Bamadil's red lipstick trembled in her hand as she pressed it to her lips outside the Shill Hotel, Seoul's neon pulse thumping like a second heartbeat. Her phone buzzed, Tun's text, inside the cafe. Hurry. Heart slamming, she shoved the tube back in her purse and strode through the revolving doors, heels clicking on marble. No more waiting. Tonight, she'd win him back. The cafe hummed with low chatter and clinking glasses. Tun lounged at a corner table, a smug smile sharpening as she approached. Tlani, he drawled, standing halfway. You came. I had to, she said, sliding into the seat, voice steady despite the knot in her gut. That call last night, you said we needed to talk. He chuckled, sliding a gold-embossed envelope across the table. We do. Open it. Her fingers froze on the seal. A wedding invitation? Gold script screamed luxury. Tund Adebayo and Se Kim requested your presence. The date was 2 weeks away. Her vision blurred. This is a joke. No joke. Tund leaned back, eyes cold. Se made me see what I was missing. You were fun, Tlani, but she's the future. I want you there, to see how far I've come. Rage boiled up, hot and sharp. You called me here to humiliate me? After everything. Call it closure. He shrugged. Be happy for me. Tlani snatched the invite, crumpling it in her fist. Go to hell, Tund. She bolted, chair scraping loud enough to turn heads. Blinded by tears, she burst onto the street and slammed straight into a solid chest. Strong hands caught her elbows. Whoa, careful. She looked up. Dark eyes, sharp jaw, tailored suit hugging broad shoulders. Kim Ji-hoon. He didn't let go right away, his gaze flicking from her flushed face to the crumpled gold in her hand. Trouble? None of your business, she snapped, yanking free. But his stare lingered, amused, intrigued. Like he'd just witnessed a spark. Ji-hoon watched her storm off into the neon haze, a slow smile tugging his lips. Feisty. He slid back into his waiting limousine, but her image stuck, red lips, fire in her eyes. Seoul's nights held surprises. Tlani didn't stop until she hit the park, chest heaving. She sank onto a bench, the invite mocking her from her palm. Humiliation burned worse than any breakup. Her phone rang, Amara, her rock back in Lagos. Girl, talk, Amara demanded before Tlani could breathe. Tlani choked out the story, voice cracking. He gave me his wedding invite. Like I'm some pity guest. Amara sucked her teeth. That boy is trash. But listen, go to that wedding. Not crying in the corner. Go like the queen you are. Head high, dress killer. Make him regret. Alone? Everyone will whisper. Find a man. Borrow one. Fake it till they choke on their jealousy. Tlani laughed bitterly, wiping tears. A face flashed, Mr. Limousine eyes. Mysterious. Hot. Maybe. Next morning at the Insadong Gallery, Tlani curated African sculptures under soft lights, her hands steadying with work. Guests milled, but her mind replayed the night. Then she saw him, Ji-hoon, scanning the guest list, now studying a wooden mask carved with fierce lines. He caught her stare. You. Hotel girl. Tlani Bamadil, she said, chin up. Curator here. You know art. His eyes traced the sculpture. This one's strength and sacrifice. Warrior's face, but look, the cracks. Hidden pain. She blinked. Perceptive. Most see tourist junk. I see the truth. He stepped closer, voice low. You looked ready to fight last night. What was it? X being an ass. No point hiding. Are you stalking now? He smirked. Fate. Or bad luck. He lingered, their banter sharp, electric. As he left, he tossed over his shoulder, don't let him win. Her pulse raced. Amara's words echoed. Maybe. That evening, Tlani tracked him to a quiet tea house, heart pounding. He sat alone, sketching discreetly. She slid into the seat opposite. Need a favor. Ji-hoon arched a brow, closing his notebook. Bold. Pretend to be my boyfriend. Just Tun's wedding. One night. I'll owe you. He laughed outright. Why me? And why fake anything? Life's too short for lies. Because you get it, hidden sides. I saw your sketch. Artist, right? Secret? His jaw tightened. One night. No more. Deal. Wedding night at the Latte Hotel ballroom glittered, crystal chandeliers, golden drapes, string quartet weaving romance. Seoul's elite swirled in silk and diamonds. Tlani arrived alone, stomach twisting, the invite heavy in her clutch. Tun Dinsei held court near the altar, smug. Then Ji-hoon appeared, tuxedo sculpted to his frame, taking her hand like it was his. "Ready, darling," he murmured, lips brushing her ear. Guests gasped. Whispers rippled. Tun's face was drained of color. Ji-hoon pulled her onto the dance floor, hand firm on her waist. "Smile. They're watching." "You came," she breathed, melting into his lead. Said one night. His eyes locked on hers, intense. "Own it." Tund approached, Sei clinging to his arm. "Tlani? Who's this?" Ji-hoon turned, cool. "Kim Ji-hoon. Her man." He kissed her knuckles, deliberate. Sei sneered. Convenient timing. Tlani lifted her chin. Better late than never. The quartet swelled. Ji-hoon spun her away, whispering, "They're unraveling." Good. During banquet toasts, jabs flew, guests probing her sudden bow. Ji-hoon deflected with wit. "Tlani's the real prize. The rest are playing catch-up." On the balcony later, city lights sprawling below, he loosened his tie. "You're glowing." "Not fake." Her breath hitched. "You make it easy." Their hands brushed. Tension crackled. Was it still pretend? Morning light filtered into Tlani's tiny apartment. She stared at the ceiling, Ji-hoon's balcony words replaying. Just one night. But her heart whispered more. The phone buzzed. Amara. Details queen. It worked. But him. Ji-hoon. He's not what I thought. Amara hooped. Fake to real? Spill. I don't know. Denial tasted like a lie. At the gallery, Ji-hoon appeared unannounced. Last night lingered. You walked away clean. Did I? He stepped close. You hide strength behind that composure. I see it. Heat flushed her cheeks. The air thickened. Days later, Tlani wandered Seoul's alleys, drawn by instinct. A discreet studio door ajar. Inside, Ji-hoon painted furiously, canvas alive with raw strokes of rebellion. Shirt sleeves rolled, paint on his hands. Vulnerable. He froze. You followed me. Saw you sketch. Knew. She entered, touching a canvas. This is you. Real you. My family hates it. Call it weakness. His voice cracked. The Kim Empire expects suits, not souls. Tlani nodded. Mine too. Nigerian parents, doctor or lawyer. Art? Dream for fools. I fought for this. Eyes met, souls bared. Shared chains. A knock shattered it, sharp, official. Ji-hoon paled. Family. The representative entered, suit starched. Young master. Father summons. No distractions. Ji-hoon's jaw set. Tell him I'm busy. This Nigerian girl, rumors spread. End it. Tlani stiffened. I'm right here. The man ignored her. Ji-hoon shoved him out. They're circling. If this story had you hooked on the fake date sparks, smash like, subscribe for the family wars ahead, and comment. Will Ji-hoon cave to his family? Tension's about to explode. Ji-hoon slammed the door, chest heaving. They're not done. Never are. Tlani's pulse raced. What do they want? Me gone. Worse. Control. He raked a hand through his hair, paint smearing his temple. Kim Group runs half of Seoul's skyline. I'm the air they molded, no art, no detours. You? You're the crack in their perfect plan. She stepped closer, defiant. Then let's crack it wider. His laugh was bitter. You don't know the cost. Try me. But the call came that night, summoned to Kim Group HQ. Ji-hoon went alone, leaving Tlani pacing her apartment. Be careful, she'd whispered at the door, their fingers lingering too long. The skyscraper loomed like a steel monolith, glass reflecting Seoul's endless ambition. Ji-hoon entered the boardroom, air thick with cigar smoke and power. His father, Patriarch Kim, sat at the head, steel gray hair, eyes like sharpened knives. Beside him, his sister Miran, lips curled in disdain. Ji-hoon, Patriarch growled. This exhibition with the African girl. Ends now. She's not an exhibition, Ji-hoon shot back, fists clenched. Tlani's real. Unlike your games. Miran leaned forward, voice silk over venom. Real? She's a gallery rat. Tons sloppy seconds. We saw the wedding photos, your little show. Father's patience. Ji-hoon's blood boiled. Tons trash. You know it. The patriarch slammed a fist. Enough. Family first. Marry Yumi. Secure the alliance. Or lose everything. Yumi? The politician's daughter, pale, polished, a merger in heels. Ji-hoon stood. No. Miran's smile sharpened. Defy us and she pays. Rent hikes. Job gone. Watch. He stormed out, heart pounding. They won't touch her. But doubt not. Tlani's phone buzzed at dawn. Unknown number. Leave Ji-hoon alone, outsider. Or soul eats you alive. Click. She shivered, clutching her coffee. Gallery shift started soon, perfect distraction. But whispers followed her through Insadong's crowds. Eyes lingered too long. A landlord note slipped under her door that afternoon. Rent doubled. Effective immediately. They're starting, she breathed, calling Ji-hoon. Straight to voicemail. He found her at the gallery closing, shadows long across sculptures. Tlani. Save it. She whirled, eyes blazing. Threats. Rent. What next? His face crumpled. I told them no. They're scared, me choosing you over the empire. Then fight with me, not for me. She grabbed his collar. Or are you scared too? Ji-hoon pulled her close, forehead to hers. Terrified. But not of them. Of losing you. Their kiss ignited fierce, desperate, canvases forgotten. Walls crumbled. But peace shattered days later. Tlani's boss pulled her aside. Suspension. Anonymous complaints. Unprofessional conduct. She marched to Ji-hoon's hidden studio. Suspended. Happy? He dropped his brush. This is war. Rage twisted his features. I confront them. Tonight. No, but he was gone. A private lounge at the Ritz, Ji-hoon's mother and Miran waited, champagne flutes gleaming like weapons. Mother Kim, elegant ice queen, smiled thinly. Ji-hoon. Sit. Miran poured. We've met your friend. Charming, but unsuitable. She's not a project, he snapped. I love her. Mother's laugh tinkled. Love? Childish. Yumi brings alliances. Power. Tlani brings scandal. Scandal? Ji-hoon leaned in. You mean a woman who fights for her dreams? Unlike this cage you built. Miran's eyes narrowed. She's poisonous. Tons gossip spreads. Investors whisper. End it or we do. Try. He rose, voice steel. I'm done hiding. Back at Tlani's, he burst in. They threatened you directly. Mother called you temporary distraction. Tlani's chest tightened, anger surging. Let them. I came to Seoul for art, not approval. But the pressure, he cupped her face. I can't watch them break you. Then don't watch. Fight. Tears pricked her eyes. With me. Their embrace turned urgent, bodies colliding like storm waves. I choose you, he murmured against her skin. Every time. Dawn brought escalation. Tlani's phone exploded, gossip sites. Chaebol Air slums with foreign artist? Tons X steals spotlight. Photos from the wedding, twisted narratives. Amara called, frantic. Nigeria's buzzing. Who's this Ji-hoon? King or fool? Both, Tlani laughed shakily. But he's mine. Ji-hoon arrived, face grim. Family banquet tonight. Forced announcement, they'll push Yumi. Go. Show them you're not theirs. The banquet hall dripped opulence, marble floors, gold leaf, elite faces gleaming under chandeliers. The patriarch raised his glass. Tonight, we celebrate unity. Ji-hoon and Yumi Park engaged. Gasps rippled. Yumi simpered beside him, hand on his arm. Ji-hoon froze, fork clattering. Tlani watched from the shadows, uninvited but bold in red silk. Whispers hit her again. Patriarch's eyes locked on Ji-hoon. Speak, son. Ji-hoon stood, voice thunder. No. I reject this. I reject you all. Chaos erupted. Miran hissed, insane. Investors murmured. Yumi's face cracked. Ji-hoon bolted, finding Tlani by the Han River Cafe, waves lapping dark. They did it. Publicly. She pulled him down. What now? Freedom. His kiss was salt-tanged fierce. With you. But retaliation hit like a tsunami. Tlani's landlord evicted her 48 hours. The gallery fired her outright. Anonymous texts, leave Seoul. Or worse. Ji-hoon's accounts froze. They're cutting me off. Tlani pounded his chest. We fight back. Press conference. Tomorrow. Public. Her heart soared, terror twisting it. All in. All in. Night deepened, their bodies entwined in his secret studio, canvases witnesses. I love you, he whispered raw. No more secrets. Love you, she echoed, fears melting. But dawn brought Miran's call. You think this ends? Watch her burn. Tlani overheard, stealing. Bring it. Ji-hoon prepped the press room, cameras flashing. Tlani gripped his hand backstage. Ready? His nod was fire. For us. Family just dropped the engagement bomb. Ji-hoon's response? Like, if you're screaming, subscribe, comment. Team Defiance. Stakes skyrocket next. Press conference chaos ahead. Family empire versus true love. Smash like if you're Team Tlani and Ji-hoon. Subscribe, comment. What's Miran's next move? Flashbulbs erupted like gunfire as Ji-hoon stepped to the podium. Tlani's hand slick in his backstage. Seoul's media swarm packed the room, cameras, microphones, hungry eyes. Whispers hissed. Chaebol rebel. Foreign scandal. Empire crack. Ji-hoon adjusted his mic, voice steady steel. Thank you for coming. The Kim group has controlled my life. No more. Reporters surged. Ji-hoon SSI. The engagement, truth or rumor? He leaned in, eyes blazing. Rumor killed. I reject Yumi Park. I reject arranged chains. I choose Tlani Bamidel. He pulled her forward, arm around her waist. Gasps rippled. She fights for her soul. I fight for mine. Tlani's heart hammered, chin high. Cameras swiveled, click click click. Art over empires, she added, voice clear. Love over legacy. Chaos. Outsider and Kim family? Stock plunge imminent. Patriarch's response? Ji-hoon's laugh cut sharp. I stand as myself, not a pawn. Ask father, he knows. He yanked the mic free, towing Tlani out amid shouts. Outside, paparazzi mobbed. Ji-hoon shielded her, limo roaring up. You were brilliant, he murmured, door slamming. Tlani exhaled shakily. The world knows now. No turning back. His kiss sealed it, fierce, victorious. Forward only. But Kim HQ boardroom seethed like a volcano. Patriarch Kim paced, face thunder. Miran scrolled feeds livid. Stocks down 8%. Investors fleeing. He humiliated us, Patriarch snarled. Cut everything. Freeze assets. Blacklist her. Mother Kim entered icy. And the girl? Crush her. Miran smirked. Already started. Tlani's phone blew up fired. Evicted. Nigerian scam artist headlines. She slammed it down in Ji-hoon's stripped apartment, boxes everywhere. They're gutting me. He pulled her close, rage simmering. We rebuilt. Together. Amara video called, Lagos sun blazing behind her. Queen. Press conference? Legendary. But threats. Real, Tlani admitted, voice cracking. Job gone. Home gone. I hate mail. Amara's eyes flashed. Fight dirty. Expose them. You're no victim. Ji-hoon nodded. Boardroom. Today. End this. Tlani gripped his hand. I'm coming. The elevator hummed to the penthouse level, glass walls mocking their resolve. Board members stared as they burst in. Ji-hoon first, Tlani defiant beside. Patriarch at the head, flanked by suits. Traitor. Sit. Ji-hoon slammed files down. No. Resign my shares. I'm out. Miran laughed. Broke in a week. She'll drag you lower. Tlani stepped up, voice whip sharp. I'm not baggage. I built my life here, art, grit. You buy loyalty. We earn it. Patriarch's eyes narrowed. Outsider. Go home to your jungles. Fire ignited her. Africa's no jungle, it's kings and queens. Stronger than your glass towers. Ji-hoon chooses me because I see him. You see stock tickers. Bored murmurs. Ji-hoon swelled. Listen to her. Or lose me forever. Mother Kim spoke, velvet blade. Son, think. Employees. Legacy. Legacy. Ji-hoon roared. Your prison? I paint my truth. She curates hers. We're free. Miran lunged. Scandal whore. Tlani whirled. Jealous? Your power's borrowed. Mine's bone deep. Patriarch stood, voice booming. Out. Disowned. Penniless. Ji-hoon grabbed Tlani's hand. Good. They strode out, doors slamming echo. Hallway collapse, Ji-hoon against wall, shaking. It's done. Tlani held him. We did it. Tears mixed with triumph. But the streets turned hostile. Headlines screamed, Kim Air betrays blood for foreign flame. Protesters at gallery ruins. Tlani's bank accounts locked, associated with fraud. Ji-hoon's car impounded. They walked rain-slick alleys soaked. Plan, she gasped. Studio. Art. Us. His secret space welcomed canvases, paints, sanctuary. Tlani stripped wet clothes, shivering. Cold. He wrapped her in his jacket, lips finding hers. Heat built slowly, then wildfire. You're my rebellion, he whispered, bodies merging desperately. Spent, tangled in sheets amid turpentine scent, Tlani traced his scars. Regrets? Never. His fingers wove her braids. You. Fear. But love wins. Dawn texts, Amara, proud. Sell art online? Ji-hoon's old friend studio space? Free. Hope flickered. Escalation struck midnight. Doorbell, Miran, flanked by thugs. Open lovers. Ji-hoon barred the door. Leave. She sneered through the crack. Eviction notice. Papa owns this building too. Tlani grabbed the phone, live streaming. Viewers, the Kim Empire bullies artists. Hashtag free Ji-hoon. Views spiked. Miran paled. Delete. Too late. Ji-hoon shoved the door wider. Public now. Back off. Thugs shifted. Miran waved retreat. This isn't over. It fueled them. Ji-hoon painted rage into abstracts, bold reds, defiant blacks. Tlani sketched portraits, Nigerian motifs, bleeding Korean lines. Gallery contact pinged, pop-up show. Risky but yours. Tunt called Tlani voicemail. Say left me. Your beau tanked my rep, thanks. She deleted, laughing. Karma. Family truce attempt, Mother Kim's olive branch lunch. Neutral cafe, tense. Sit, she said softly. Ji-hoon. Come home. He scoffed. With chains. Tlani sipped tea. We built our home. Mother's eyes soften flicker. You're strong. But alone. Not alone. Ji-hoon squeezed Tlani's knee. Ultimatum. Reconsider Yumi. Or war. War it is. Outside. Tlani exhaled. Crack and ice. Ji-hoon grinned. Are doing. Social media boomed. Hashtag Tlani Ji-hoon trended. Fans. Power couple goals. Haters. Gold digger destroys table. Threats peaked. Slashed tires. Brick through window leave soul. Police? Civil matter. Ji-hoon armed studio alarms. They want fear. We give fire. Pop-up gallery night loomed. Invites are viral. Elite curious. Haters lurking. Prep frenzy. Tlani hung pieces. Ji-hoon unveiled the first public canvas. Rebel Queen. Her face fierce amid storms. Stunning, she breathed. You are. Doors opened. Crowds swelled, supporters, skeptics. Whispers. Real talent. Kim Air paints? Miran crashed, Yumi trailing. Fraud show. Tlani mic'd up. Art judges. Hate doesn't. Sales poured. Ji-hoon sold 3. Cheers erupted. Post-show, balcony overlooking city, their city now. We won round 1, he said, arms around her. Tlani turned, eyes shining. More rounds. His kiss deepened. Bring them. But Van idled below, surveillance. War simmered. Boardroom walked out, pop-up triumph but Miran's lurking. Like if heart-pounding, subscribe, comment, Pop-up MVP? The pop-up win was sweet, but the Kim empire hits back. Threats turn deadly. Crush like if you're obsessed with this rebellion romance. Subscribe, comment, protect Tlani at all costs. The surveillance van's engine growled low as Ji-hoon and Tlani descended from the balcony, shadows stretching long. "They're watching," he muttered, arm tight around her waist. Tlani scanned the alley. "Let them. We sold out. Proof we're unstoppable." Inside the studio, victory buzz faded to exhaustion. Ji-hoon bolted the door triple time. "Sleep light. I'll take a watch." She pulled him down. "We take a watch. Together." Their lovemaking was tender armor, slow kisses tracing fears, bodies whispering we survive. Morning shattered peace. Tlani's phone. Gallery sponsor withdrawn. Kim's influence. Then Ji-hoon's burner buzzed, anonymous. "End it, or she bleeds." He crushed it. Time to hit back. Tlani's eyes flashed. "How?" "Expose them. Full story, my art, their cage, Miran's dirt." Amara texted from Lagos. "Found tons dirt. Say dumped him," embezzlement whispers. "Use it. Leverage." But first, confrontation. Ji-hoon dragged Tlani to Miran's penthouse unannounced. Buzzer ignored. He kicked the door rhythm. Miran yanked it open, silk robe slipping. "You dare?" Ji-hoon shoved past. "You're thugs. Your threats. Done." Tlani followed, chin high. "We have proof. Live feeds, witnesses. Police next." Miran laughed, pouring wine. "Proof? You're nobodies. Papa owns the cops." Yumi lounged on a velvet couch, smirking. "Pathetic." Ji-hoon crawled back. "Tlani, plane ticket home. One way." Tlani snatched the glass, dumped it. Red splashed marble. "I'd rather burn soul than beg." Ji-hoon grabbed Yumi's phone mid-text. "Calling hitters?" "Delete." Miran lunged. Tlani blocked, nails raking. Chaos, shouts, slaps, Ji-hoon hauling Tlani out. "Not worth jail." Street sprint, hearts pounding. "That was stupid," Tlani gasped, laughing wildly. Was victory. He kissed her knuckles, bruised. Escalation roared that night. The studio fire alarm shrieked false, but smoke curled real from wiring. Firefighters hauled singed canvases. Arson suspected. Ji-hoon cradled the charred rebel queen. "Bastards." Tlani dialed press contact. Exclusive. Kim family torches art. Headlines flipped. Chaebol sabotage? Air studio hit. Public swung. Protests outside Kim HQ. Hashtag justice for Ji-hoon trended global. Patriarch called Ji-hoon rare. "Cease. Or blood. Yours or mine." Click. Tlani faced her own war. Nigerian family video call. Mother stern. Father silent. "Tlani, this scandal." "Come home." "Art's folly." "No, mama. This is my fight." Tears hot. "Loves my art." Amara backed her. "Tell them queen stories. Ancestors fought worse." Hang up empowered. Ji-hoon planned counterstrike. Underground art show. Allies only. Sell everything. Fund independence. Prep under moonlight, new canvases born from rage, caged air, patriarch's face twisted chains. Tlani sculptures, hybrid fury, Korean Hanok fused Ebo masks. Opening night pulsed electric, hidden warehouse, black market vibe. Seoul underground elite packed in, rogue investors, expat artists, hacker kids live streaming. Cheers for Ji-hoon's speech. They burn our work. We birth more. Art defies empires. Tlani unveiled the hybrid, cultures clash. We fuse stronger. Bid soared. Cash flowed. But the raid, doors crashed, private security swarmed. Kim orders. Shut down. Ji-hoon mic drop. Film this. Tyranny live. Streams exploded. Chaos, fists, shouts, Tlani shielding a canvas. Ji-hoon tackled the lead thug. Police sirens neutral this time. Evidence. Hacker kid, all online. Viral. Thugs fled. Night one, but bruises bloomed. Aftermath hotel hideout, luxury comped by fan investor. Ice on Ji-hoon's jaw, Tlani's split lip. Worth it, she whispered, bandaging. His grin fierce. World's watching. They're scared. Intimacy healed, gentle, profound. Marry me, he breathed post-climax. Real. No fake. Tears. Yes. Dawn proposal solidified, ring from melted gold scraps, etched free. But family struck surgical. Tlani's visa yanked, security risk. Deportation notice. 48 hours, immigration suit said coldly. Ji-hoon raged at the embassy. Political hit. Tlani packed studio, Heartstone. Fight from Nigeria? No. Appeal here. Lawyer ally, underground pro bono. Class action. Kim abuses. Press mobbed airport run no flight. Stay for love, chance. Miran cornered Tlani solo, women's restroom, gala after party. Think you're winning? Tlani spun. We are. Miran slapped, crack echo. Whore. He returns. Always. Tlani backhand returned, harder. Tell Papa his princess fights dirty. Brawl spilled out, guests gasping. Security pulled apart. Viral clip. Fiancé versus rebel, catfight of century. Ji-hoon arrived furious. You touched her. Miran spat blood. Endgame. No. Checkmate brewing. Ji-hoon leaked docs. Kim embezzlement, Miran bribes, ton ties. Scandals detonated. Stocks cratered 20%. Protests swelled. Patriarch summit, neutral yacht, Han River. Ji-hoon and Tlani boarded, steel-eyed. Terms, Patriarch barked. Freedom. No interference, Ji-hoon said. Mother Kim, marriage? Absurd. Tlani, love. Not a merger. Miran sneered. Broke artists. Laughable. Ji-hoon dropped a bomb, or full expose. Your Swiss accounts. Yumi's dad's corruption. Silence thunder. Patriarch's vein throbbed. Truce. Share yours, minimal. Stay away. Done. Handshake ice. Yacht docked triumph. We beat gods, Tlani breathed. Ji-hoon spun her. Our gods now. But the truce was fragile. Night walk, knife flashed from shadows. Ji-hoon shoved Tlani, blade grazed arm. Blood. Run, he yelled. She dragged him to the cab, pressure on the wound. Our chaos, stitches, police. Kim hit, he gritted. Tlani vowed, no more mercy. Amara wired funds, Queen Fund. Fight. New studio secured, fortified. Art empire rose, online sales, global commissions. Tund crawled back, begging apology. Say gone. Help. Tlani, rot. Block. Family silence bought time. Wedding planned, small, artist circle, Han River sunset. Vows raw, I choose you over worlds, Ji-hoon. You, my rebellion, Tlani. Kiss sealed under cheers. Honeymoon? Studio work. Canvases multiplied. 1 year flash, gallery theirs, packed opening. Fusion rebels sold out. Ji-hoon whispered mid-toast, baby. Tlani grinned, hand on belly. Our masterpiece. But rear exit, Miran watched, eyes venom. Not over. Fade to spark new war? Knife attack, scandals, truce, baby on the way. Like if epic, subscribe, comment. Miran's final play? Miran's venom brews the ultimate showdown. Hammer like if this K-drama fire has you obsessed, subscribe, comment. Baby changes everything? Miran's shadow lingered at the gallery rear exit, but Ji-hoon and Tlani dove into their fusion world, canvases birthing hybrids of Soul Steel and Lagos fire. Baby news fueled them. Ultrasounds pinned beside sketches, Tlani's glow defiant amid morning sickness. Names? Ji-hoon murmured, paintbrush paused on her belly curve portrait. Ao if boy, joy. Zuri if girl, beautiful, she said, handing him over. Our fusion. Amara flew in from Lagos, belly laughs echoing in the studio. Pregnant queen slaying chables? Legend. But watch backs. Truce held shaky, Kim shares trickled minimal funds, no overt strikes. Underground buzz, patriarch ill, empire wobbling. Tlani's solo exhibit loomed, outsiders fire, Nigerian masks reborn Korean neon. Seoul art scene packed, critics, fans, skeptics. Opening night pulsed, spotlights hot, champagne flowing. Tlani in crimson gown, bump subtle. Ji-hoon's arm steel support. Cheers swelled. Sold. Genius fusion. Then, Patriarch entered, cane thudding, flanked by Mother Kim. Gasps. Miran trailed, eyes daggers. Tlani froze mid-toast. Ji-hoon whispered, steady. Patriarch approached, voice gravel. Impressive. For an outsider. More than your boardrooms, Tlani shot, chin high. Mother's gaze flicked to belly. With a child? Scandal peaks. Ji-hoon stepped forward. Our joy. Yours to envy. Miran sidled close, his only Tlani heard. Miscarry yet? Accidents happen. Ice flooded Tlani's veins. Threaten my baby? Miran smirked. Prophecy. Ji-hoon caught whispers, rage flaring. Out. All of you. Patriarch raised hand. Truce holds. Congratulate. Forced smile for cameras. Exit tense. The after-party glow dimmed. Tlani clutched Ji-hoon. She's unhinged. Protection detail. Now. He hired ex-military shadows. But the strike came subtle. Tlani's teeth spiked at home brunch. Vomiting hits like freight trains. Hospital rush. Toxins. Non-fatal. But the baby was stressed. Ji-hoon roared at the cops. Kim poison. Miran denied alibi ironclad. Patriarch. Coincidence. Tlani bedbound. Fury stealing. The bed won't hold me. Exhibit saved. War on. Amara bedside vigil. Ancestral armor prayer. Hands on belly, chants low Yoruba fire. Discharge fierce. Tlani unveiled a pregnancy portrait live stream, heir to rebellion. They poison. We thrive. Views exploded. Hashtag protect Tlani baby global. The empire quaked. Boycotts hit Kim brands. Stocks bled. Ji-hoon's counter, leaked patriarch medical, cancer cover-up, embezzlement to fund treatments. Empire built on lies. Patriarch summoned the yacht summit again. Storm clouds brewed on the Han River. Boarded alone, Ji-hoon's order. Tlani paced shore, guards tight. Inside, Patriarch coughed blood into silk. You win. The empire crumbles. Not victory. Mercy? Ji-hoon cold. Grandchild. Blood. Patriarch extended trembling hand. Air position. Yours. With conditions. No. Ji-hoon rose. Our child's free. Miran burst in, liar. Papa, kill the deal. Shove, Patriarch stumbled, heart clutching. Collapse. Chaos, mother screaming, Miran dialing ambulance. Ji-hoon fled the deck as sirens wailed. Shore reunion. Tlani's arms crushed him. Done. Patriarch dying. Miran snapped. Funeral week, media circus. Kim's eulogies dripped with hypocrisy. Ji-hoon and Tlani snubbed, but sent rebel canvas, patriarch portrait chained. Miran inherited scraps, ruthless purge. First move, lawsuit. Art fraud. Defamation. Billions. Court pact. Tlani testified, belly prominent. Truth isn't fraud. Your bribes are. Judge leaned, case weak. Dismissed. Cheers erupted. Miran cornered post-verdict, hallway shadows. Baby dies first. Ji-hoon's guard tackled her arrest. Threats recorded. Jail cell for Miran, scandal queen caged. Yumi vanished, tunned bankruptcy rumors. Breath stolen. Amara toasted studio, empire dust. But pregnancy hell, contractions early. Hospital scare, preterm labor scare. Bedrest absolute, doc sparked. Ji-hoon abandoned brushes, nursemaid devoted. Our fighter, he cooted scans. Labor hit the midnight storm, rain lashing windows. Hours agony, Ji-hoon gripping hand bone white. Push. Scream. Cry pierced, girl. Zuri Kimbamidal. Tiny fists rebel. Joy tsunami. Perfect, Tlani sobbed, nursing. Amara snapped pics, Legos celebrates. Discharge parade, fans lining streets, roses raining. Hashtag Zuri Rebel trended. Empire remnants sued custody, unfit parents. Court battle epic. Tlani courtroom fire, artists? Unfit? We built life from ashes. You? Rotting gold. Ji-hoon, blood doesn't own a soul. Judge, dismissed. Permanently. Freedom is absolute. 1 year post-Zuri. Mega gallery opening. Fusion Empire, branches Lego Soul. Ji-hoon abstracts global icons. Tlani's sculptures museums. Zuri toddled stage, paint smeared. The crowd was awed. Speech tag team, Ji-hoon, from fake date to family. Love rebels. Plani, cultures clash, create legends. Standing ovation. But the post-party, mysterious envelope. Miran out on bail photo, circled Zuri. Round 2. Ji-hoon burned it. Let her try. Plani kissed Zuri's curls. We're ready. A new canvas began, family fire. Escalation eternal? Or peace forged? Flashback interlude, Tlani's first soul night replayed in dreams. Tun's invite crumpled. Collision with destiny. Amara visit. Hollywood next? Script this. Laughter. Living it. Ji-hoon's secret commission. Patriarch portrait rehabbed, chains broken, eyes soft. Gift to Mother Kim. The crack widened. She visited unannounced, Zuri on hip. Grandmother, Tlani greeted wary. Mother held Zuri, thawing. Strong. Like you. Tear up. Forgive? Time, Ji-hoon said. Door ajar, peace peaked. But the Miran plot thickened. Underground meet, old Tund allies. Kidnap play. Ransom empire. Intercepted by hacker fan, leaked to press. Miran rearrested, conspiracy charges. Final nail. 2 years Zuri, family picnic on river. Same cafe, secret vows. Regrets? Tlani asked, Zuri splashing. Never. You. Ji-hoon's arm anchored. Love rewrote fate. Sunset painted them gold. Rebellion complete. Or was it? Distant yacht, patriarch ghost? No, new ally, anonymous patron. Future called. Zuri born, Miran jailed, empire dust, peace. Like if tears and triumph, subscribe comment. Zuri steals the show.